Hello, guys. So I just want to thank you for joining this short session with me. Welcome. And why don't you introduce both of you, and then we'll start the conversation.
Thank you. My name is Tarin. Full name is Fazle Chowdhury. Tarin, everyone knows. This is my partner, cousin. Uh,
My name is Imon, and Assalamu alaikum, Shahid bhai.
Yeah.
I'm actual name is Thouhid, but everybody knows me as Imon, so I'll keep it short that way.
Okay.
Also the CEO and founder of Halalbees.
Okay. So what is Halalbees? I know that your title is Burgers with Integrity. What exactly you guys wanted to do with Halalbees, and when did you start it?
Well, as you know, because of the pandemic, COVID-19, our direction changed a little bit from then what we are. So um, we sell burgers originally. That's how it started, and then COVID happened. We had to close down, for like month and a half.
Mhm.
And right now, what we reopen, and that's when struggle begin.
Okay.
Um,
So how, I mean, when you say reopen, right? This is a key word here. I want to concentrate.
so
Taryn, if you want to briefly say what was the journey of reopening and how long you've been running that business when you started reopening, on the market.
so initially, we closed down on March 22nd, I believe. Uh, Even though we could have run the business, but we decided because he has the elderly parents, I have elderly parents that we are living with, so we have to think about not for ourselves only, but other people that could get impacted. So we decided to shut it down on March 22nd. We opened back up end of May. So in this time, we're thinking, right, how do we survive? What we do to make it work? So in order to do that, we came up with a couple of different ideas, right? Which we decided not to bring anyone to the store. Uh, uh, we pop a window in our restaurants, which wasn't there before. So that we have to come up with. Actually, Imon came up with this idea. It's like, hey, we're not going to bring anyone into the store. We're going to keep a window. We're going to take all the orders. So what do we do in order to do that? There is no menu by the window. There's no printing shop was open. So we pulled down the menu that was mounted on the wall. Imon ripped it off, put it on the window, and that's how we started. So right now we are in a little better shape because all the printing shop started. We have a nice decal, the menu, everything is mounted on the wall. But I believe it's giving comfort to both our clients and us as well that, hey, it's secure, it's safe. People can see how we are operating inside. Also, they're feeling like, our employees are feeling comfortable that, hey, no one is coming inside the store. So, so that's what I'm going to say. Also,
Okay.
a couple of things that during that 1 month period, we're just thinking like, how do we survive this period? It's not only me that affected; it's the pretty much whole world is affected.
Yeah.
Especially North America was affected. So different idea came. We tried different things. We had a supply chain available, so we did think about pivot a little bit.
Mhm.
We did do delivery for our families and friends and family, like the rice, the lentils, the meat, because we had the source for it.
Mhm.
We thought about institutionalizing that business, but at some point we realized that okay, it's not gonna fit and with our concept, and
Mhm.
it's gonna be totally whole new ballgame. So we came out of that.
Mhm.
Then Imon came up with another idea, which is very important in this, COVID-19, which is the wipes. You'll see it right behind us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something was we are receiving more people coming to us because of this while they're ordering burgers because they're coming in for the wipes, but since they're here, they're ordering burgers. So we feel like as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you always have to pivot,
Mhm.
especially in these circumstances.
also it was like a help to the community around us because everybody was hiking up the price. So we realized that why not help the customer at the same time?
So I
So
think two points here very important. What I learned from your journey. I mean, it was struggle you guys have overcome, but the pivot, the word you use here is very an innovation, right? You did not divert your attention from burger to something completely different, but
no,
you use your supply chain to get some wipes. And honestly speaking, I personally going to your store every week to order food because of those wipes, right?
yes,
So I'm sure a lot of business you guys are getting because of that, and that is an amazing idea. And I really appreciate both of you doing it. Imon, what are the other struggle you faced in last few months, like running? You run the operation every day, right? Anything you can remember, like from last 3 months, employee or healthcare or anything else?
yeah. The biggest struggle we have right now getting our employees back to work. You probably know because of the unemployment and the pandemic checks.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And the other biggest hurdle right now we're facing, because at that time restaurants were closed, the supply chain has enough. Like our main business is in ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So restaurants closed, it was available. Right now it's kind of thinning out, and the price is going up
Oh,
because
okay.
a lot of these places they stop making or restaurant until the restaurant open, all the restaurant open 100%. The supply chain will be very thin
Maybe.
amount in the thing. Yeah, that's the biggest hurdle. And then price of the materials that we buy, it went up actually,
Okay.
and we kept our burger price as it is.
Okay.
So so these are the issue we're facing right now. But
Mm-hmm.
Alhamdulillah, it looks very easy from outside, but
Mm-hmm.
I worked the hardest last 2 months after I opened than I ever worked before.
Yeah, I think what learned talking to different business owner in last few months that survival is very important. I mean, a
Yes.
lot of, especially in the restaurant industry or food industry, if you can survive in 2020, you will be surviving for a long time. And I think you guys are one of the few people I have talked, being always positive, and I've been keeping in touch with you guys. So thank you for providing service in Queens, and I hope you guys, being very successful in coming weeks and months. Thank you again.
Thank
Thank
you
you very
very much.
much.
Wow.
Thanks.